welcome back to the channel. Today we're counting down 10 of the best OLED televisions you can buy right now. A lineup that covers every budget, every room size, and every type of viewer. From accessible entry points into the OLED world to the absolute bleeding edge of display technology, these TVs represent the finest picture quality available in consumer electronics today. Whether you're a casual binge watcher, a hardcore gamer, a cinephile chasing the perfect image, or simply someone who wants the best screen in the room, this list has you covered. Let's get into it. Number 10, Philips OLED 909. Opening our list is the Philips OLED 909, a television that proves European engineering still has something distinctive to say in a market dominated by Korean and Japanese giants. What immediately sets the OLED 909 apart from virtually every other TV on this list is its Ambilight system, an array of LEDs built into the rear of the television that project colors matching the on-screen content onto the wall behind it. It sounds gimmicky until you experience it. In a darkened room, Ambilight transforms the viewing experience into something genuinely cinematic, expanding your sense of the image beyond the edges of the panel itself. Underneath that signature feature is a Sirius television, a high-brightness OLED panel processed through Philips's P5 AI Perfect Picture Engine, which handles upscaling, motion processing, and HDR tone mapping with impressive sophistication. The OLED 909 also delivers strong gaming credentials with 4K 120Hz support and low input lag. If you want an OLED that offers something no other brand can match in terms of atmosphere and immersion, the Philips OLED 909 is the one to consider. The Philips OLED 909 retails for approximately $300 USD. Number 9, Panasonic MZ2000. The Panasonic MZ2000 is a television built for one specific type of person, the viewer who takes picture quality seriously and wants their TV calibrated to the same standards used in professional mastering suites. Panasonic has long been the preferred display partner of Hollywood colorists and filmmakers, and that heritage is deeply embedded in the MZ2000's engineering philosophy. The HCX Pro AI MK2 processor applies professional-grade image processing to everything you watch, with a filmmaker mode that reproduces content exactly as its creators intended. No artificial sharpening, no intrusive motion smoothing, no unwanted image manipulation. The OLED panel delivers the deep blacks and infinite contrast that define the format, and Panasonic's tone mapping is among the most nuanced in the industry for HDR content. The MZ2000 also incorporates a premium audio system co-engineered with Technics, delivering sound that genuinely competes with a modest soundbar setup. For the discerning viewer who refuses to accept anything less than reference-level accuracy, the Panasonic MZ2000 is a television of rare integrity. The Panasonic MZ2000 retails for approximately $2,000 USD. Number 8, Hisense A9N OLED. The Hisense A9N OLED represents one of the most compelling value arguments on this entire list. A Chinese manufacturer that has quietly built a genuinely impressive OLED television at a price point that undercuts established rivals by a meaningful margin. Don't let the brand name or the price fool you. The A9N is a serious display. It uses a high-quality OLED panel paired with Hisense's HiView Engine Pro processor, delivering the perfect blacks, infinite contrast ratio, and wide viewing angles that make OLED the superior panel technology for home cinema use. Brightness levels are competitive and the color volume is wide enough to do justice to the most demanding HDR content. The gaming feature set is comprehensive. 4K 120Hz across multiple HDMI 2.1 ports, VRR support, and low input lag make it a capable companion for current generation consoles and PC gaming rigs. The V-Day Smart TV platform is clean, responsive, and improving with every update. If your budget is the primary constraint but OLED picture quality is non-negotiable, the Hisense A9N OLED is the smartest entry point on this list. The Hisense A9N OLED retails for approximately $100. Number 7, Sony Bravia A80M. The Sony Bravia A80M is the starting point of Sony's OLED lineup, and even at the entry level, Sony's influence over the image is unmistakable. Sony's XR cognitive processor does something genuinely different from the competition. Rather than simply boosting brightness or saturating colors, it processes the image the way a human brain perceives it, prioritizing focus areas, managing HDR highlights with careful restraint, and applying motion processing that feels natural rather than artificial. The result is a picture that doesn't shout at you, it draws you in. Colors are beautifully accurate, skin tones are flattering and lifelike, and the acoustic surface audio technology, which vibrates the panel itself to produce sound, creates a remarkable sense that dialogue and effects emerge from exactly where they appear on screen. The A80M is fully equipped for modern gaming with HDMI 2.1 connectivity and Google TV as the smart platform of choice, bringing seamless integration with streaming services and Google ecosystem devices. For viewers stepping into Sony's OLED world for the first time, the A80M is a deeply satisfying introduction. The Sony Bravia A80M retails for approximately $100. Number 6, Samsung S90D OLED. The Samsung S90D is Samsung's most accessible OLED television, and it marks an important moment in the company's display story. Samsung, the world's largest television manufacturer, building an OLED product and selling it at this price sends a clear message about where premium display technology is headed. The S90D uses a QD OLED panel, Samsung's own technology that layers quantum dots over an OLED emitter layer to produce colors of extraordinary purity and saturation with brightness levels that push beyond what conventional walled panels can achieve. The result is an OLED television that is genuinely brighter than most of its rivals, making it more versatile in rooms with ambient light without sacrificing the infinite contrast that defines the format. Samsung's Tizen smart platform is mature, fast, and stocked with every major streaming service. Gaming support is comprehensive with 4K 120Hz AMD FreeSync Premium Pro and a game hub that aggregates cloud gaming services in one place. The S90D is the ideal choice for viewers who want QD OLED's punchy, vibrant presentation at the most approachable price in Samsung's lineup. The Samsung S90D OLED retails for approximately $800. Number 5, LG C4 OLED. The LG C4 OLED is the best-selling premium television on the planet, and for very good reason. Year after year, the C-Series has defined what a mainstream premium OLED looks like, and the C4 represents that formula at its most refined. LG's A9 AI processor Gen 7 delivers excellent upscaling, smooth and natural motion handling, and refined HDR tone mapping across Dolby Vision HDR10 and HLG content. The walled panel, LG's mature and reliable organic light-emitting technology, produces the stunning black levels and perfect contrast that make OLED worth having in the first place, and brightness levels have improved meaningfully over previous generations. Where the C4 truly separates itself from cheaper OLED alternatives is in its gaming credentials. 4 HDMI 2.1 ports, 4K 144Hz support, VRR, G-Sync compatibility, and AMD FreeSync Premium Pro make this arguably the finest gaming display available in a television form factor. The WebOS smart platform is clean and intuitive, and LG's ecosystem integration with soundbars and other devices is seamless. The C4 is the TV that satisfies everyone, cinephiles, gamers, casual streamers, and sports fans alike. The LG C4 OLED retails for approximately $1,500 USD. Number 4, Sony Bravia A95M QD OLED. The Sony Bravia A95M QD OLED is what happens when Sony's world-class image processing meets Samsung's QD OLED panel technology, and the result is something genuinely exceptional. Sony licenses the Quantum Dot OLED panel and then applies its XR Cognitive Processor, Triluminous Pro Color Processing, and XR Clarity upscaling engine on top. A combination that produces one of the most natural, accurate, and emotionally engaging pictures available on any television at any price. Where rival QD OLED sets can sometimes produce colors that feel oversaturated or hyped for showroom impact, the A95M applies Sony's characteristic restraint and accuracy, delivering a picture that looks real rather than processed. Highlights glow with genuine luminance, shadows retain texture and detail, and skin tones are rendered with a subtlety that makes actors look like people rather than pixels. The Acoustic Surface Audio Plus system uses 4 actuators to vibrate the panel and produce sound that moves with the on-screen action in 3 dimensions. XR Backlight Master Drive, 4 HDMI 2.1 inputs, and full Google TV integration complete an outstanding package. The A95M is the TV for viewers who want QD OLED's extraordinary color volume filtered through the industry's finest image processor. The Sony Bravia A95M QD OLED retails for approximately $2,800 USD. Number 3, LG G4 OLED. The LG G4 OLED is where LG's television engineering reaches its apex. A gallery series panel designed for wall mounting that pushes OLED technology further than any previous LG television. The G4 introduces a new micro-lens array OLED panel, MLA technology that places millions of microscopic lenses over each pixel to dramatically increase light output efficiency. The result is an OLED television that is significantly brighter than standard walled panels, making it more capable in brighter rooms and more impactful with high-brightness HDR content without any sacrifice to the perfect black levels and infinite contrast that define the format. The A9 AI processor Gen 7 handles all scene types with impressive confidence, from dark atmospheric cinema to bright outdoor sports footage, and the OLED panel's near instantaneous pixel response time makes motion rendering smoother and more precise than any LCD alternative. 4 HDMI 2.1 ports support 4K 144Hz gaming with the full suite of variable refresh rate technologies. Designed to sit flush against the wall without a conventional stand, the G4 is as much a design statement as it is a display. For viewers who want the very best walled experience LG has ever produced, the G4 is the answer. The LG G4 OLED retails for approximately $2,000 USD. Number 2, Samsung S95D QD OLED. The Samsung S95D QD OLED is the television that demonstrates exactly how far Quantum Dot OLED technology has come and how serious Samsung is about owning the premium end of the display market. This is Samsung's flagship QD OLED offering, and it pushes the technology to its current limits in every measurable dimension. Peak brightness levels are extraordinary for an OLED display, with specular highlights reaching intensities that approach mini-LED territory while retaining the perfect blacks and pixel-level contrast control that LCD simply cannot replicate. Color volume is among the widest of any consumer television available, covering virtually the entire rec. 2020 color space at high brightness levels, meaning you see colors in your content that no other display technology can fully render. Samsung's own neural quantum processor 4K applies AI-driven scene analysis to optimize every frame in real time, and the Tizen smart platform runs everything with fluid, responsive speed. The S95D also introduces a One Connect box for cleaner cable management, a premium touch that reduces clutter and makes installation genuinely elegant. In terms of raw display performance, color science, and technological ambition, the Samsung S95D QD OLED sits at the very top of what's commercially achievable today. The Samsung S95D QD OLED retails for approximately $2,000 USD. Number 1, LG G5 OLED, the LG G5 OLED takes the top spot on today's list, and once you understand what LG has achieved with this television, the decision is straightforward. The G5 represents the most significant generational leap in OLED technology in years, LG's most advanced MLA OLED panel yet, delivering brightness levels that were simply unimaginable in an organic light-emitting display just a few years ago. Peak brightness on the G5 reaches extraordinary new heights, fundamentally changing the perception that OLED can't perform in a well-lit room. HDR content, whether Dolby Vision, HDR10, or HLG, is rendered with a combination of perfect shadow detail, infinite contrast, and searing highlight intensity that no rival technology can simultaneously match. The new A11 AI processor Gen 2 brings enhanced machine learning to every stage of image processing. Upscaling, noise reduction, motion handling, and tone mapping have all been meaningfully improved over the G4. The audio system has been upgraded to a multi-channel configuration that delivers a convincing soundstage from within the panel itself. 4 HDMI 2.1 ports with 4K 144Hz support, comprehensive VRR gaming features, and a refined WebOS 25 smart platform ensure the G5 is as future-proof as a television can be. LG invented OLED television. The G5 is the proof of just how far they've taken it. The LG G5 OLED retails for approximately $2,000 USD.